Welcome back, Pedo Comma Podcast family, to another episode of Book Talk, where we get to gossip
about our book stuff.
So, if you are interested in what's going on in the bookish world, community space, all of that good stuff, go ahead and stick around. All right, y'all. So we are going to jump into it. But before we do that, have you liked and subscribed yet? Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. It's right there.
Little buttons.
Right there. Mm-hmm. We're going to go ahead and get into our first topic because who doesn't like a little bit of gossip every now and again?
Some tea.
Right. So one of our last videos we talked a little bit about the bookmark fiasco that was going on. There was an original person who created this bookmark, and then you can hold it like as a purse. We're only going to post the original person. We're not even going to copy.
We're not going to mention the name because we don't want to give any traffic towards that person. We're only
as you see on the screen, the original person here, she created the bookmark, and it's basically just a literal bookmark for your book, but you can hang your book on it like a purse.
And it has the strap. She has different colors, different straps. Mm-hmm. She even has these little attachments that go where you can put your keys, your AirPods. So cute.
She was literally at the Black Romance Book Festival this year, and we were behind the times because we saw it there and we were like, oh, that's so cute. And then we never went back and got one.
Yeah. And I'm mad because the one that I want, when I saw that all this was happening, I was like, I'm going to buy one of hers.
Yeah.
And the one I want is sold out. It's still sold out. So I'm just waiting. I check every week to see if it's available.
And we'll have her link below as well. So if you do want to get like one of her bookmarks or any other items that she's offering, her information is linked below. But basically, this other lady just stole her stuff.
Like, not even, I understand
like
that
blatantly.
You might trigger someone's creativity and they might mirror what you made and add their own sauce to it. You know, No, that's not what this was. I'm talking about even the posts that were made for the product were duplicated off of Corinne's. And like, there's no denying that this was being copied.
Yes. It's so crazy. And then Corinne reached out to her personally, privately, to say, hey, you're literally doing everything I'm doing. And she blocked her. And then she did, after there was so much more outcry and people were catching on to what was happening, she then goes ahead and makes a post that says, I'm learning and I will unblock this person because I should have responded to her. And I was like, no, nobody wants your BS apology. People are now calling you out on your shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to send us an apology, but you're not really sorry. So
yep. Yeah. It was a lot. And Corinne was so nice. Like the posts that I've seen, she wasn't like bashing. Well, the posts that I've seen, she wasn't bashing her. She's just like, I just want to talk about it. Like, I worked really hard on creating this. And it's just, there's no denying that it was copied.
Yeah. So again, you guys, we have her stuff linked, her info linked below. So if you want to buy one of those bookmarks, as you've seen in the video, I like them. I think they're cute.
Super cute.
Like if you're going to a park one day and you just want to have something, you can put it on,
Yes,
chill.
Because coming from someone who puts her books in whatever bag, because I have my stuff plus my kids' stuff plus, work stuff, they get messed up. They just do. Like the edges get creased. Sometimes a page gets folded. So this, to me, you could have it with your purse even, because it's literally just a long bookmark, and you just open your book and put it, and it just hangs
Yeah.
there. It's so cute.
It's so
So
cute.
cute. And
It's such a unique idea. Like, I don't know why no one has ever thought of it before.
you go to a coffee shop, you don't need a whole bag to go in
Yep.
there to have a coffee and read a book. You just take your cute little
Yep.
bookmark purse, and it's so cute. So
Yeah.
cute. Check her out. We love her stuff, and she's
Yeah.
yeah.
So the next topic we wanted to address is called Sinners and Stardust. This was a book event for dark romance readers.
So disappointed.
I don't like, listen here, I am biased. I'm always biased. I cheer for women. I root for women. I support women. Don't make me have to side with a man.
At all. At all. Do better. Do better.
Like, golly. So dark romance, and the reason I had to bring this up is because even though I personally don't care for dark romance, Liz and I have discovered we both don't care for dark romance.
At least not the new age dark romance.
Yeah.
Because I've read dark romance back in the day, and it's not the way it is now.
Yeah.
So
you know, a lot of dark romance has a lot of smut. We all know that. So they had this book convention basically for it, and this guy was there. They're feeling on him.
it wasn't just that,
Non-consensual.
though. There's so much. Yes. And he was invited there by an author, a very
Correct.
well-known author.
Correct.
So he was, from what I saw, he was pushed up against the wall. This woman put her hand down her pants,
Down his
slap
pants.
him. Somebody put an air tag on him to see where he was
Where
staying.
he was to go track.
Wild. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like Collette said, don't make us side with men.
Yeah, but no means no, regardless
Yes,
of
regardless of
like,
what your area has.
yes,
Okay, like what you identify as. No is no. No
exactly.
is absolutely no.
And also, that wasn't that type of event. It was still a bookish event. It was never a let's go hunch on everybody.
No, this girl had
Yes,
if I can
yes,
say
I
that,
saw.
in the lobby, put it on the wall and started slobbing on the corner
Yes.
in the middle of the lobby. Like,
yeah,
I'm all for you liking what you like. I'm all for you exploring what you want to explore. But
there
have
is a time and place for
yes,
everything, and this was not the time or the place.
at
And then
all.
to
It
the
was
point where they were also groping on authors because of what the authors wrote in their books, and they're there with their spouses. One author said that she stepped away to go do something, and they approached the husband and was like, "Hey, do you do this, 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 this? Is your wife going to be down with?" And I was like, "That's when I would have started fighting.
yeah.
Don't do that
My book sales would have dropped because
immediately."
yeah, like at that point, I'm not an author. I'm an offended wife.
Right. And even his, like, it is crazy to me because it's just, I don't know what your thought process is. I don't know what your thought process is. To the point where even the what do you call it? The people that put on the convention, they have two, I believe, in two different areas. They were like, now they're going to have the authors separated. They're not going to have them at the ball in open spaces. They're going to have the narrators that read the books in a separate space as well. They're going to have security. And I was like, you need security at a bookish event? What are we doing? That was, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with book events. Like the previous person I heard about, she put on an event that had nothing, but she took all this money. So, I don't know.
We need to do better.
Yeah.
We need to do better. I mean, as humanity, as human, forget men, women, and all that. Like
Mhm.
as humans, we need to do better.
Yeah.
And that is so uncalled for, and it's so sad because these authors are
He
writing
has anxiety
these.
now.
I bet I would. I wouldn't. Large crowd. I'm not going.
And that was his first event. He was like, yo, I was invited by this author. I narrated the book. This was my first time doing like narrations for these type of books. And he was like, I don't know if I would come back to any other book event. And I'm like,
I'm sorry, that just reminded me when I was at the Black Romance Festival and I was just going up to all the narrators getting their signatures. And then it wasn't until later that night at the hotel that I was like, these people thinking I'm a freak Bob over here getting all their signatures. I haven't heard not one of their books. Well, I've heard so, but yeah, no. Anyways, it's sad.
It is sad. The guy released a statement. He stated he was not going to go to the cops. He was like, he couldn't even remember the faces. He blocked it out. And I'm like, do you know how bad it has to be for you to? Anyway.
But you know what? And I'm going to say this. If it would have been the other way around, the cops would
outrage
have been all over. It would have been all over the media. Like it would have been such a huge thing. And that's sad.
Yes.
Because assault is assault, regardless. Yes. So.
And you're putting a bad name on dark romance as well. Like now people are looking at you crazy.
Absolutely. Like work on your mental health, because there's no way you cannot differentiate a book from real life. Like he's not even the character. He just read what the author wrote.
Exactly.
Like, and he wasn't the only one that was assaulted. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, there were so many. There were so many.
And it's sad. It's so sad because people pay to go to these events.
And then what we have going on now where they're trying to remove books from schools and all of that, like.
Well, I mean, a lot of these dark romance books do not belong in schools.
They don't, but kids find them.
Let's not give them any more ammo to cancel any books at all.
Right.
Like, I mean.
Because even Liz and I, we both have discovered that we don't care for dark romance, but at the same time we're like, do you?
Yeah,
we'll read it if you want to read it. It's just not for me.
Even me and Collette loves her fantasy, her romance, her young adult. Like there's one of her favorite books. I won't read it at all. Binding 13, I'm good on that, but
I know
I still want to hear her talk about it. I still enjoy watching her talk about a book that she enjoyed. It has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
So respectfully read your dark romance and respectfully behave accordingly.
Yes.
Like these, like delusional. They're like, if you cannot separate what you read from reality, you need to go get therapy.
Absolutely. Everybody knows I love JoJo. Everybody know that. The Endgame, Rayleigh, love him down. Mm-hmm. But when I think about it in reality, I was like, sir, no means no. Please back up off me. In real life, you could never bother me the way you were bothering that girl. In the book, I was just like, oh my God, he knows who he wants. And it's a book though. Because in real life, I'm like, girl, file a restraining order.
Yes. Yes. There's some stuff I read in a book that I'm like, I don't know. Like that sounds crazy. That sounds enticing. But in real life, oh hell no. The fuck?
Right.
Stay over there with that.
And I need people to learn how to differentiate between the two. It's putting such a dampener on the book space that they have to go out to these extent now to even get security and separate them because you can't control yourself. Ugh. This is literally something you learned in kindergarten.
It's upsetting. And I bet
control your hands and feet.
The same ones have that on the wall. The same ones doing that are the first one that they just get a little bump and they're on the floor crying that somebody knocked them over.
Yep.
It makes me so mad. I was mad watching the TikToks on people.
And I felt so bad for that guy. He seemed like a sweet person and he was just doing his job. And I was just like, I'm so sorry you went through that, sir. And again, I don't want to put it out there or put his name out there, I should say, because I feel like he wants to forget about that. So I can respect that. But my God, it was a lot. It was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Moving on to our next topic.
This one has tension as well. So this topic is not a light and airy one either. Well, I mean, it's more funny.
Yeah.
But Collette, let us know what you went through to secure our tickets for the Black Romance Festival next year.
So, this year, we bought our tickets last year for Black Romance Book Festival. This year, this was their first event that they ever had. It felt like a family reunion. It was fantastic. So I was like, we're going to go again next year. Me and Liz were ready. My mother-in-law came with us as well. We're all here for it. Tickets went on sale on August 15th. The tickets sold out in 18 minutes. They went on sale at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. They only allowed you to buy 2 tickets at one time. So I had to buy 2 tickets, go back and buy a third. My anxiety was through the roof. They were having glitches. It was
You couldn't even get all the add-ons, could you?
I couldn't even get on the add-ons. I had to go back and buy Liz's ticket third. The tickets that the add-ons that I got for me and Miss May, Liz couldn't even get when I went to go back and buy her ticket. Also, they showed a screenshot. They only had 2,000 tickets available to begin with for next year. They had 7,000 people on the site, 7,800 people on the site wanting to buy a ticket. I'm like, that's insane. That is insane. Like, it was literally the Hunger Games. It was in my favor, though. Thank God.
And we'll be there.
And we will be there because we enjoyed ourselves. And now we know what to do navigational-wise going forward.
Definitely.
But yeah, it was a lot. But they had a glitch that kept saying error. And I remember getting that glitch too. And then I was like, you know what? Bump that, refresh, and go back and buy the ticket. So I refreshed it. I was able to get the 3 tickets. A lot of people complained about that because they were like, I kept getting the error message. And then finally somebody said, refresh it. So I refreshed it and then I couldn't, it was said it was sold out. And I was like, I'm sorry you went through that, but that's not their fault. Like, literally it was a glitch. And they will sit there complain about, that's not a glitch. That was just you not doing your website properly. I was like, no, a glitch means there's a malfunction, and that's what it was, a malfunction. So
so I do have a question, because when it comes to the add-ons, like, how do they do that? Can you pick more than one add-on?
You can pick your add-on, but the thing with the add-ons was you literally had to enter your information. So the same way I had to enter our first and last name for the tickets, for any add-on, you had to do the same thing again, first and last name, your email, all of that good stuff. That took additional time. I wish they would have had something more simplistic.
Yeah, like when you order the ticket, you could just check off the add-on you wanted.
Yeah. That took a little bit more time. I wanted to go to Bookclub because Lloyd is going to be there. Stop. Wait a minute. That was sold out. I got tickets for me and Miss May to go do the brunch and book swap on Sunday morning. I went back to go get one for Liz. That was sold out. That was free, mind you. I try to get free tickets to do the, not candle making, body butter making class. That was sold out. I couldn't even get into it to begin with. Everything was sold out. It was done. So then after the weekend, they were like, hey guys, we're going to send out after the weekend, we'll see how much space is left. If there is any additional add-ons, we'll go ahead and send out an email. I was unaware of that. They sent that email like 10 o'clock on Monday morning.
I didn't see it till the night.
I didn't see it until noon. So I was like, oh, let me go see. That was gone. I was like, why? So, but it was just the commentary behind it. I understand you could be disgruntled because there were issues with the ticketing process. But again, a glitch is a glitch. That is not a human person. That's a system problem. There's no way around that. So I just felt like you were bashing the people putting on an event. That's a nonprofit, by the way. It's a nonprofit organization, and they're putting on an event for us. And I just feel like for Black readers, we don't have a lot of spaces where they have a lot of Black authors at these book conventions. Don't do that. If you didn't get in next year, then try again for the following year. I don't understand.
I'm not
So
mad about it's lack of empathy.
yeah,
Anyway, they did great last year. I know this year, well, next year in May, it's
yeah,
gonna be even better
yeah. And they got
because
a
now,
bigger space.
yes, and they now know more of what to expect because
Hmm.
going back to it, I know we spoke about it when we did our review of the event.
Hmm.
For an event the size that it was, with as many authors and narrators and things that they had, I think they did a fabulous job. I
Yes.
know probably behind the scenes they're like, damn, we messed up, we messed this up. I couldn't
I
tell.
didn't tell. Yeah.
I couldn't tell because you know what? One thing, I was hot. I sweated a little bit. That's not their fault. It's an event space. They only have
Yeah.
so much that the AC could push out. So that wasn't something like anything that could have been like, normal to be expected in an event like that. So when people are bitching and complaining about this stuff, it's like, calm down. You just want to be mad at this point. They
Yes.
did such a great job.
Yes.
We got to like,
And
if
this is only going to be their second event. I feel like they handled it well. Last
Mhm.
year, when I went to get our tickets, if you remember, Liz, they double billed me. It was an immediate response. I got a response after 30 minutes. I mean, it's not immediate, but still 30 minutes after the
I
ticket, they
mean,
were
I
like,
feel like
hey,
it's immediate when
we
a lot
see,
of companies are like 24 hours. They
yes.
same day
It was
within the
30
same.
minutes. She was like, hey, I see that you were double billed. Which card did you want? Because I did it on 2 cards because it kept declining and saying that it couldn't charge the card. So she was like, hey, I see you did it on 2 cards. Which card do you want to leave it on? I refunded it. She did a screenshot of the refund. She did a screenshot of the money coming back. And then I got my money back on my card the same day. You all know with credit cards, it'll take 7 to 10 business days. I
Mhm.
got my money back the same day. Like, I'm sorry. I can't fault them. I feel like for this to be their second event, they did well. And it's
Yeah.
growing pains. So no, I enjoyed that event too much for them to be bashing it and carrying on. But it was the Hunger Games. I ain't gonna lie. I was on at like 8:50 a.m. waiting because I was like, let me get these tickets because everybody talking about it.
Yeah.
You know the funny thing is they sent an email for people that were on the subscriber list. So you got to start buying your tickets 5 minutes early at 8:55. I didn't even now I'm on the subscriber list. I didn't check my email though. I was just on the website. I kept refreshing. So when 9 o'clock hit, I was buying my tickets. So I don't know. I'm excited though.
I am too. I am
I'm
too.
excited. They have a lot of Tia Williams is going to be there again. A.E. Valdez release.
Jacinta Howard.
Jacinta Howard. Winter Time.
Winter, winter, winter time.
Yeah.
I have a whole jingle for her. I love her.
Jacquel J is going to be there again. I'm so sorry, ma'am. I'm not reading your little crack books.
I
Respectfully.
actually, because when I was on TikTok last
Mhm.
night, there was somebody, I don't remember even the person who posted it, but they were talking about they showed one of her books, and I was like, I
I'm not
don't know,
reading.
should I
Listen,
do it?
that line for her books.
No, it was not a line. That shit was not a line. It was
I
she
need you to understand.
commanded the
If
whole
you were in the
hallway.
hotel, you go up the stairs, and the room they had booked was all the way in the back. So you walked maybe a good 2 minutes, I would say, to get to the back. That line was coming out of the door of the thing all the way down the stairs, and I was like,
She
"Who is this line
commanded the
for?"
whole hallway was hers.
Yeah, and they were
Oh my
like, "I was like,
goodness.
who's this line for?" And it was like Jacquel J. I was like, "I've never heard of her." But I'm not gonna read her little crack books because if it got all y'all lined up like this,
Is Beverly going to be there? This Beverly Jenkins?
yes, Miss Beverly Jenkins will be there. I'm gonna try my hardest to get something for her. Her line was stupid too.
Now, oh yeah, the hallway was her and the
Yes.
other lady. One thing we want to say, if you do plan on going to the Black Romance Festival, something we're going to do this year that we did not do last year, as much as we could have, is pre-order books you want signed by the
Yes.
author, because then when you go to see the author, the books are there waiting for you. It's less that you have to travel with on the way there, of course, on the way back. But one of the girls that we ran into this year when we were there, All her pre-orders that she got signed from them, she was just shipping them back to her house.
And so, Black Romance Book Festival, they actually had a ship and depot on site. So you could actually take your books and give it to them for them to ship it to your house for you. If like you were flying home, you didn't have to worry about it. Again, for us, we drove, so it wouldn't be nothing for us to just drive with it in the car.
That just plays into how much thought went into their planning, that they set that up, which is amazing. So if you want to argue about how they didn't do things the way you thought, just hit us up.
Right. Yeah.
No problem.
This is a BRBF Stan account over here. I'm sorry. Yeah. I think she did so well. Lauren Lacey put on the event. She is also an author. Have I read a book from her? No.
Maybe we should.
I'm going to get to it though.
Yeah.
Also, we're going to go ahead and link the Story Graph. They have a Black Romance Book Festival list, so you can actually read the authors from the list. I've read 4 so far. I'm very proud of myself.
I'm proud of you.
Liz, you read 1.
Yes, I did. Happiness in Jersey by Jacinta Howard. Loved it.
So yes, we'll link it below if you want to join in on that challenge to read the books there. And then again, as you can see, I'm Black. I don't know if you know this, but hello, let me introduce myself. Hi, my name's Collette. I'm Black. I don't know 79% of these authors. And not in a bad way. I was just like, what do you mean? There are all of these authors that write romance that I love. I read romance on a regular. I've never heard of them. So I just felt like this was an awesome event and a way for them to streamline all of those authors. They also have a link below if you are attending to pre-order books, the authors that have set up their pre-orders already. So I'll go ahead and link that as well so that if you are attending, you can go ahead and pick up the books. But yeah, I'm excited.
I am too. We had fun, and we had a lot of cool people and cool authors. So
we did. And then our final thing we want to talk about is just a little bit of housekeeping with our channel, what our plans are, all that good stuff. Take it away, Elizabeth.
So for housekeeping, we just want to let you guys know that we are working on getting more posts up for Instagram as well as TikTok. Mm-hmm. And we have some big news. We're going to be changing our Facebook page into a book club. Yes. Every month it'll alternate. 1 month I'll pick a book, 1 month Collette, and then 1 month you guys get to pick a book. Yes. So we're in the process of changing that over. We'll go ahead and put the link below. That way you guys can add us on Facebook so you're prepared. We're hoping to have everything set up soon. We'll put a post on Instagram and TikTok so you guys know that we're ready for you guys. Yeah. And we're super, super excited about that. If there's anything that you see that you would like for us to cover or to add to our videos or our social medias, please let us know. We are very, very open to what you guys want and working on that for you guys. Yes. So please let us know. Is there anything you wanted to add, Collette, to the housekeeping?
I'm working on my editing. I'm gonna try to put in a little razzle dazzle.
Ooh.
I don't know when it's gonna take place, but I'm working on it.
Razzle dazzle. So again, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys, and we thank each and every one of you guys for joining us every week. The ones that do, please like, share, subscribe, and follow us on socials, TikTok, Instagram, and our book club Facebook. And thank you guys, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.